Hey guys, this is your girl No Longer Bound. We are here with the Akoma Walkers and we are at Greecetown Mall. Now, we also went to Turning Point. We took some pictures, a little cooler than we really wanted to deal with today. So we're going to finish our walk at Greecetown Mall. So today we have with us, let me flip here. Got the dynamic Betty.
Hi.
Betty Bowman and Sharon Chandler.
Hi.
So we're going to have prayer. So Betty, would you lead us in the prayer?
Yes. Father God, we thank you for the opportunity of being here together. We ask you, Lord, as we exercise and communicate together and interact together, that you be in our presence. Bless us and keep us safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And amen. Okay, guys, so we're going to get walking. We need to do at least 2 laps.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting at the entrance by Red Robin here. And we're just going to go for it. So right now, Sharon, right now we have 2,647 steps on our counter, and we'll let you know what we have later. So here we go. Let's get it going. Okay, we got to pick it up, darling. We got to pick it up. We only got 1 hour to get it going. So let's burn some calories, guys. And Akoma walkers, we don't cut corners. we don't cut corners, you know. So we hit all of the entrances and we hit all of the exits. Yes, we do.
They got the marshals here.
Yeah, there's a Marshalls. How about that? Hi, Roy. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Huh?
Look for a hat and scarf.
Okay. What kind of hat?
Oh, winter hat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For a birthday present, we were trying to get.
Okay. Yeah. So listen, guys, what did you do for the Halloween? Now, I don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm going to tell you that right
I
now.
don't celebrate Halloween either.
So,
I don't celebrate it. So I went to church like I normally do. Came home and enjoyed my Sunday.
Now, can I tell you something that my old church used to do?
What's that?
And it was a big hit. What they would do, the youth ministers would invite all the parents and the kids, and they would have Holy Evening.
Okay.
They would have the kids dress up in positive costumes. Mm-hmm. They would have all kinds of games. Movies. And they would also teach the origin of Halloween and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
Right.
The parents came. They could hang out with the kids. The kids were safe.
Mm-hmm.
They could stay long. They weren't on the street. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if you read this yesterday. Well, I read 3 accounts. It kind of make you sick, okay? I don't know if Betty can hear me. It kind of make you sick. Number 1, we're going to go to the right.
Yeah.
Number 1, somebody, the Kit Kat candy?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, when we're not close to people, I'll pull my mask down.
Oh, I do. I know.
They stuck needles. They actually show pictures of it on the news. Mm-hmm. They stuck a needle into the Kit Kat candy and give it to the kids.
Wow.
Okay, here's another one. In Utah, they arrested this guy because he was opening his door nude and inviting the kids in. Mm-hmm. So the kids went and told their parents. So their parents came knocked on the door. The article.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Look at that one. Isn't that
Oh, my
something?
goodness.
Let me get a picture of this, guys, what she's looking at. Oh, my.
Oh, this is New York City, Daddy.
Look at that coat.
Goodness, I didn't know this store was in here.
Oh, look at this one over here. Look.
Yeah.
Look right there. I used to have one similar to that. It was a leather. The multicolor one.
Wow.
Leather one years and years
Oh,
ago.
I didn't know this
Look
store
at your
was
pink
in
one,
here.
girl. Look at your pink
I'm
one.
looking at it, girl.
Look over there.
I'm looking at it. I bet
Yeah.
you. I wonder what the price. Wait a minute.
Girl, you see a tag?
Just let me see.
Guys, we're not going to get any steps if they keep stopping at these stores.
No, one. It looked like. Okay, you're not looking. That just took my eyes. Okay.
I'm telling you right now, Roy.
Let's watch this.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm telling you right now, Roy, we're not going to get any steps if they keep
Yes, we
talking.
is.
I'm kidding you.
We're gonna get
I'm
it
kidding
in.
you.
We're
I'm
gonna
kidding
get it
you.
in.
I'm kidding you.
We're gonna get it in.
So,
But go ahead.
he was in Utah, so they ended up arresting him. He was a pedophile, and he was living amongst them right next door, and they didn't know it. So now he's arrested. I'm going like, this is why I know the Lord put on my heart, pray for the children.
Yeah.
Pray for the nation, but our children, they are really after them. And the other one, I didn't read it, but somebody was telling me, one of the co-workers was telling me that they were putting like marijuana, drugs, into the cookies,
Yeah.
into the candy and cookies they were
Well, see,
giving.
that's why people stopped letting their children go trick or treating unless it was like at the mall here, like
Yeah.
they used to have, you
Yeah.
know, things like that,
Yeah.
and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
I could see, but
A safe place
safe place, you know,
For-
and, yeah,
for the kids,
for the kids
and
to go.
also people you knew.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, have
And,
big gatherings, you know, that's what you have to do
Yeah.
these days because it's so unsafe.
And they say, I don't have kids, but they say make sure you examine.
Oh, well, yeah, when my kids were that age, I listen, no, the bags come
Yeah,
to me after you get them. But
Yeah.
we've always went without kids.
yeah.
Okay, during that time.
Yeah. It's
But still, you still have to check it.
yes. Yeah, it's the times we're in. They're really targeting the kids now. Evil has always been,
Yeah,
but my
it's
God,
a lot more evil
it's
this
more
time.
prevalent now. The devil knows his time is short. He knows his time is short. Ooh, looks like this stuff. I don't need any of that. I'm surprised they don't have the water on yet. They usually have it running. Yeah. Yep, he knows his time is short. Now, there's a store down here, restaurant. I used to always come and get my Philly steak and cheese.
Oh, the Great Steakhouse?
Yeah, down here.
Uh-oh, Betty says making her hungry now.
She getting hungry? I never ate there. Have you ever eaten at Tom Walls?
Yes, I have.
Do you like it?
I've gone to the Tom Walls in Avon. I've never been to the one in, that's the original one. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, these guys here.
Oh, they said it's good steak.
They make good, great Philly steak and cheese.
But I'm just like, we're so close to Philadelphia, and I had Philadelphia steak. It's so different from when I came here. I'm like, this ain't no steak.
You got the real deal. You got the real deal.
So,
What's the difference? Tell me about Philly steak and cheese.
how they cook it.
Okay.
Yeah, how they cook it. I mean, oh my goodness, with the onions and all of that stuff
Okay.
cooked in it. You know?
Okay.
And I mean, it be going out of your brain.
Ooh. They are from Turkey, I think.
Uh-huh.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the way they do it. And I'll tell you something else I like.
What?
Standing there watching them do it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because you stand right there and they cook it right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat anywhere else now. I haven't eaten there since COVID. I haven't been out here. I haven't
been out either.
No, I haven't eaten out.
But I'm going to meet a friend tomorrow.
Okay.
For lunch. Some new place she knows about. I don't even know.
Okay.
So, I don't even know where it's at. So she'll.
I think it's, yeah.
So I said, okay. Oh, you eating at the Olive Garden?
I don't really care for them. They're breadsticks. I love them. I don't care for too much else. I've been there before. I tell you what I do like is, and I don't get any accolades. I'm not getting any tips for this, but I like Applebee's. I'm an Applebee person.
Now see, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I do like to have a steak.
Oh, look how they're doing the hat.
Yeah. I do have a salad that the Applebee's used to sell. I would go and get, I think it's the Asian salad.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah. But I miss that.
I don't know. I like they're bringing out to me sizzling hot on the plate. The steaks, they're sizzling, they're still cooking,
Oh, okay.
And I like buying 2 for $24 or 2 for something,
Okay.
Because I can't eat it all, so I'll buy one.
And then you have it for.
And I take one home, take one later. I didn't care for family buffet for that reason. The family style buffet, when they had that one, yeah, because people there was all you can eat, the buffet.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that. I did it one time in Florida. Girl, Sharon, my husband, died laughing at me.
Why?
It was a Friday. We had gotten off work, seafood, all you could eat. Girl, they had fried shrimp, everything you could find stacked up to the ceiling. I went in there, Sharon, and I thought everybody was going to get it all before me. And I stacked my plate.
No, you didn't.
Girl.
And did you eat everything on your plate?
I ate my salads and that stuff. You know what? I loosened my belt buckle. It didn't help. But I was...
Because now I know you were brought up.
I was
your
hurting.
mama taught you, whatever you put on that plate, you eat.
I was hurting. Sharon, I was hurting.
I know you was.
And my husband said, yeah, but you're supposed to get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Go back later and get some more.
If you
I guess I thought they were going to give us going to all be gone. Oh, he said, I thought we were going to go shopping after this. I said, oh, God, please take me home. I said, can you just please take me home? Oh, so I learned to never do that again. So I'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But I don't like going to those places, so I don't go anymore.
Okay.
And I think they closed it down here anyway, didn't they?
I think they closed a lot of places. Because of COVID, they do that.
Yeah, they
but,
don't.
I heard that they opened back up.
Oh,
it's done differently.
Differently now.
That they serve you.
Oh.
They have service now.
Okay, so you going and get it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they said it's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I haven't gone. Like I said, I haven't been out.
Yeah.
I've ordered, gone to pick up, but haven't gone into the restaurant to do that.
Yeah, no, just anything I want to do. And trying to think of the other one.
Well, you mean
There's another restaurant.
place?
Yeah, It was big in Florida. They brought it
Okay,
to.
and it's here.
It's in.
Henrietta.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Gosh.
Huh?
Everybody know the name of it. I can't think of it right now. Because when it came up, people were lining up all outside.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of it because I see it. You don't know how you see it.
Yep. Yep. Then I went, and I didn't like it. I said, oh no, I'm like you about Philly steak.
Yeah, well, when you taste something from the South, and it opened up here in the North,
the restaurant, it seemed to be different.
It seemed to taste the stuff.
Yeah.
They started with the Christmas
Yeah.
stuff.
But you know what?
Look at it.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't do
I got a picture of that on the way back.
Oh, this is November.
This is November.
Wait a minute. You hear me?
This is.
Oh.
We are in November.
Oh my goodness, I got work to do.
Yeah, this is November, girl. The day is the 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah.
November 3rd.
I gotta start my Christmas card.
She was like saying, oh, they're starting to put up the trees and all. What are they doing? Yeah.
There you go.
Guys, this is the Akoma Walkers. Spelled Akoma. You can see on my shirt there. We are an African American women's gospel choir, and we're a bunch of young ladies, just sisters. It's a family, and we've been together for 26 years and growing, representing over 35 different churches. You can go to akoma.org, read up on us. We raise funds, send young ladies to college, send them to college. You can become a supporter. We appreciate you. Yeah. And of course, I'm your girl no longer bound. YouTube.com/Esther, ESTHERPINKSTON. So we keep it going. Oh yeah. So we're out here walking for our health. Yeah.
And we've been doing it since
gosh.
March?
Somewhere like that. I gotta go back to see the videos.
I gotta think,
All of our videos, guys, are cataloged on my website out of YouTube, youtube.com/Esther, ESTHERPINKSTON. All you do is put in Akoma Walkers, and I think I have them all out there in the playlist. Yeah, all the trips we've taken. I was just thinking about it this morning. We've done quite a few places. We were talking about Durand, Eastman.
Yeah.
I think we did that once or twice, right?
Yeah.
And then we did the Turning Point before. We did the Catwalk once. We did last week. We started that Turning Point. Did the oh no problem. Sorry you dropped it. He said soon. We're just vlogging. Yep. I'm a vlogger, YouTube vlogger, and we are a African American women's gospel choir. Okay. Not just the three of us; it's a bunch of us, but we're a group of us walk. Since COVID, we hadn't been able to congregate. Sure. So everything we've been doing has been, Zoom, online. You know what I mean? So we tried to figure out how we could keep our camaraderie going, our family, our communication going. So our executive director came up with, hey guys, let's break up into groups. What do you guys like to do? So I said, I'd like to walk. So normally it's about 5 or 6 of us. We walk, oh gosh, parks. We were just talking about that. We did Durand, Eastman. We've gone to Sodas. We've done, we were at Turning Point. We were at Turning Point this morning earlier, but it was a little too cold to take the catwalk across the river. So we've done that. Shot some foliage shoots. We did the Riverside Cemetery.
Oh.
So we started it at Turning Point and we walked Riverside Cemetery. We've done Mount Hope. Just all over. It's all over.
This is a great mall. We come here with just walk from end to end, you know.
Yep, I do this one quite a bit. Do about 2 or 3 laps of it when we can't get outside. We've done Marketplace, Eastview. We just go.
Marketplace is a little barren right now.
Not much is going on. Not much is going on. Yeah.
It'll get better.
Yeah. You know, the college is U of R, I think. They're purchasing a lot, putting in an orthopedic unit and others, and that's good because it's not just sitting there going to waste.
Yeah.
You know, space. Yeah. Yep.
Look over that old Sears section.
Now, what's happening at Around the Court Mall? I think there's something up there, right?
You know, they've been trying that one for years to reinvent it, but I haven't been seeing
Yeah,
it do
I
some
think
work
they
on
put
it.
something there. I think they got a new gym. I think there's something
Okay.
in there. We got to go see.
Good.
Yeah. You guys have a blessed day. You're welcome. So, Sharon, guys, we got to do Around the Court Mall. Sharon, we got to do Around the Court Mall. I think they put something new in there.
They open up housing, and then there's medical.
Hi, Irma. Welcome, girl. How you doing? Everybody say hello to my girlfriend down in Florida.
Hi.
Yeah. Did they put a? They're going to.
I went over there, so I haven't seen it open for walking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not sure because I love that place.
Yeah, I used to love to go up there.
Yep.
Hey, Sandy, my niece Sandy down in Orlando. Hi, darling. How you doing? This is your auntie out here walking today, taking care of her health. Hello. I'm out here with some of my sisters. My sister Sharon
Hi.
and Betty. So we don't have the full group today. Some of the other girls had to go do
Walking
something.
and looking.
But we are walking,
Like Betty. Walking and looking.
walking and
right?
looking,
Walking and looking.
walking and looking and vlogging.
And not stopping. Because Sharon
And not
was stopping.
stopping.
I could find something to stop for it.
Because we will enjoy Sandy. Thank you. Because we got to get our health, we got to get our steps in, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
not doing it. 'Cause let me tell you,
Yeah.
I could see some places I would have stopped. Well, let's go in here and take a look.
I know. But you know what? You find some of the best deals when you're walking and can't stop. You do. And yeah. And then you come back later, you know? I figured don't bring any money. You know? Yeah.
Oh, you gotta bring some money.
No.
In case you see. Oh.
When you're walking, don't bring any money.
Yeah.
Don't bring
Because
nothing.
After you walk, you can come right back and find and get
Yeah, you're tempted to stop. Temptation.
Nah, you gotta have willpower.
I be going so fast, girl.
As we be saying, thank you, Lord, for that supernatural power.
You got it.
Melting self-control.
You got it. I just don't buy that much anymore.
I don't either, but
You know, you see some
like if
things,
I'm
but
buying for somebody else.
yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
Because Esther, I'm trying to downsize now.
Yes.
Because I'm not working now.
Yep.
And I'm not using those stuff.
Yep.
So what's the sense? You know, I'm buying stuff like this
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because, for that, because I'm doing more of that now.
Yeah. I'm thinking, thing like, now in my year, I told you about my year.
Right.
Okay? So my thoughts are now, do I want to stay here? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I tell everybody.
It's not
in
a
your
struggle.
first year,
Yeah.
don't make any decisions.
Yeah.
Take some time to spend that time with God.
Yeah,
And
just
hear
relax.
Him say,
Yeah.
put, and pray for His guidance.
Yeah.
To guide
Oh,
you
yeah, always.
to what you need to do.
Always, sure,
But
sure.
I mean, because you're working now, you're doing this and doing that.
Yeah.
But once you stop,
Yeah.
it's a different kind of thing.
We're talking about
over you.
retirement, guys.
Yeah.
For Sandy and everybody that's listening, we're saying we're talking
And
about
retirement,
some of my girls are
that time.
retired. Your girls here are still working every day, pulling them 12 hours.
Yeah.
Not every day. I do 36 hours, sometimes 48.
Well, and plus, I'm retired from the position that I held.
Yeah.
But listen, there are many areas that I'm helping out in.
Yeah,
and working.
yeah. I will never.
Yeah.
Watch out! So much coming behind me. I will never. I don't think I'll ever be
Right.
able to just sit down
Right.
because I have the ministry.
And I think the only thing that I really have sat down when he closed everything for COVID.
Yeah,
Because I was volunteering in the schools. We were going to buy books for kids.
Yeah.
Go and read and, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Then helping out seniors. Like, different
Yeah.
things for that.
Oh, I don't never. One of the
So
girlfriends.
it's not that I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I know it. I think, but I know. For me, it's not my nature, but I mean, with some people, I hear folks say, I'm just going to sit down. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I saw that happen to my stepfather, Sharon. He was driving. He was up and about, retired, when he met my mother, right? Her last husband, Mr. Chambers. Yep. And right after the wedding, he got settled in real good. Immediately, he sold his car, he sold his truck, and in Florida, you have those nice porches, you know what I mean? The old houses sit out on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
So he got settled, and all he would basically do is get up, eat, go to the porch, sit in a rocking chair. You know what I'm trying to say? Back and forth. Well, it wasn't very long till he just deteriorated. And long story short, he ended up in the nursing home, and it was on and on from there. Yeah. Just
He
can't
didn't
lose.
keep moving.
He didn't keep moving. He didn't keep moving. You
But
can't just stop.
No, and it's not only just that. I know that we each have a responsibility to give back into our community. We need to do that. We can't always wait for the mayor and all these other people to do stuff. We have to step up and do for our own.
Our young people need us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They need our wisdom. They need our wisdom.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not. I come from a little small town, so the community raised us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was raised by the community. My girlfriend over here in Alabama, her parents was like my parents.
See, I'll go in there.
I see.
For my youngest one.
She's talking about these
what I
little
can
kids.
find.
She's going,
Oh, 5 hours and up north. Oh, look at that with the deer on there.
See.
Come on.
Let's keep moving. But in my little hometown, her parents were like my parents. My parents were, the community raised us. You know what I'm saying?
It was a community thing. And we don't have that anymore.
I know, I miss that.
Even when moving here, and first we were in Hammond, right? So I met people and we got to know each other, but then when we bought our house, it's been a community, our kids, they keep all on that same block.
Okay.
All grew up together, and we looked down for this kid. We know where our kids were.
Yeah.
We knew that.
And there was respect, too.
Yeah.
There was respect there. Yeah.
And they'll say, nope, You know, Miss Jim ain't gonna play that.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
They knew.
Girl.
Yeah.
We see our teachers. I have one of my patients I care for. He's a retired coach, and I often talk to him. As a coach, I said, Coach, you guys were like a parent. Our coaches was like a parent.
Esther,
Girl.
Yeah. Do you know
You
I
see,
bought
Coach?
for some kids as much as I bought for my kids. My kids
Yeah.
used to say, Mom, is this for the children at school or is this for us?
Or is this for us? Yeah. But I mean the respect, for Coach and the football team, and everybody supported everybody, the basketball teams.
That's right.
Yep. And by the way, Crystal River and Inverness, Florida, let's give a shout out to Coach Daveney. I hope he's still up and about and healthy. God bless you, sir. I remember my teachers. Do you remember your elementary school teachers?
Oh, yeah.
And your high school teachers?
Not all of them, but I remember some
of them.
Yeah. Some of them, I guess, because you had a better relationship
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
office, okay?
Well, I was in a small town, though.
And that's a long time ago now.
Yeah, I was in a small town, though.
Okay.
But they made such an impression on their life, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So whenever I go home, I would always try to find out if they're still alive.
Right.
If Mr. Robinson's still alive, Mr. Christ still alive, some of them are gone, you know what I mean? But we remember them, yeah. They put that lasting impression on you, Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a shout out here just in case we black out because of the internet. Stay with us, and we'll be right back. Sometimes there's a couple of weak spots, and I ran into them before. Haven't ran into one yet this morning. That's a blessing. I think because some of the stores were shut down, Sharon. I think that was probably part of it. Betty, how you doing back here, girl? You hanging in there?
Just looking at everything.
She's.
I haven't seen it.
About 2 years? Sharon, 10 years. Yeah, we've been out here in about 10 years. I came to the movies out here once, Sharon. You ever been to the movies out here?
No.
Yeah, I came to the movies to see the African.
To see Aretha with Jennifer
Okay.
Hudson.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, that came out
Yeah.
2 months ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I did do that.
I came out to see Black Panther when it first came out. Yeah.
Yeah, see, we took our young people from church to see Black Panther.
Uh-huh.
But we went to the one out in Gates.
Okay.
The big movie theater out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my patients at work, she said, ooh, I had to go see it 2 times. I said,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
But then they put it on TV now. So,
Oh, well, now, yeah. But I mean, when it first came out. Well, the purpose of why I wanted to take the young people so that we could talk about,
Yeah.
So we have a discussion about it,
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, it was a positive thing. And let
Yeah.
them express,
Yep.
their feelings about it.
yeah.
I thought it was a great movie.
And it's always good to do that,
Oh, yeah.
not just say, come on, let's go to this
Yeah.
movie, and don't, have any feedback of why we're talking about
We did that
doing
with the prayer room. Did you guys watch the prayer room?
Oh, yeah, we did that at church, inside
We,
our church,
our pastor and a group of other pastors,
yeah.
they rented the theater out at Movie 10.
Okay.
So we had a whole theater room to the
Okay,
churches.
yeah.
And they wanted it for the same reason, that we could all be on the same page as we were watching it.
Yeah.
It was really neat. Yeah. There was about 3 churches came together, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And we could have like prayer before, little prayer afterwards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Discuss. That was a good movie as well.
Yeah,
Probably need
it was.
to watch it again. I haven't watched
Powerful.
it
Yeah.
in a long time.
Powerful movie.
You think they put this here for the kids to sit and take pictures?
for anybody. Make
For
a
anybody?
positive difference in
Yeah.
talent, build,
I like this.
hurting, grow.
Guys, they got this at the mall. Look.
It's make a difference by Unity. Oh, by Unity Health System.
Okay, guys, have a seat.
Oh, you want us to sit?
Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to come in on the right, so sit. Yep. And guys, let's see here. Yeah, I got big hips, so you need to give me some room.
We'll go.
I
Okay.
got real big hips.
You ain't like my hips are so big. Oh, they're so big, Betty. They're so big, Betty. Watch this. Them hips is big, Betty. Come in, Betty.
Yeah, just a little.
Yep, come in.
Sorry, yep.
Yep.
Okay, I got everybody on the video. Okay, we good. Good.
All right. Let's get back to walking now.
Let's
Come
move
on.
it. Let's move it.
Watch this.
Let's
We
move
got
it.
this. My patience
Okay,
going.
guys.
Who's going?
Let's move it. We're almost to make one lap. We got to go up to the other one, and there'll be one full trip.
Then we go another lap.
Then we go it again.
Yep.
Yeah, I got real big hips.
I know.
It would be nice. Oh gosh. You know what? I thank God that I got a hip at all.
That's right.
Big or small, I got a hip at all. Tell you. Yes, Lord. That's a word. That's a word that used to bind a lot of people. That's the word comparing yourself to others. That's a word that used to put a lot of people in bondage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you were always, like comparing. I don't have this, you got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Lord gave me a revelation on that, and that is that you're saying to him, because I'm not as tall as you, he didn't do a good job. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're saying, because my complexion is not like yours, or my hair is not like yours, and see, I'm talking what I know, because, I'm going to get on the right here, because I had that problem. Yeah, I came from being in a verbally abused childhood.
Okay.
That was my mom, but
Right.
some family members and friends, because first of all, a little bit of history, they didn't like my parents, who they were, you understand? And I was the last born, and there was a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to look like my sister, tall, not as much melanin as I have, you know what I mean?
Right.
Much longer hair than I have.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to look like,
I have a brother like that. My oldest brother.
Yeah, I wanted to
he
look
had
like.
good hair. And
Well,
I'm
well-
like, why couldn't I have some of that?
But that's the key, because
Yeah.
we all have good hair.
Yeah.
But at that time, they made
Yeah.
us think
Right.
because of the wrong teachings
Yeah,
in
because-
Black
yeah.
history. If we didn't have straight hair, or
And the other thing, the Bible, they didn't quote the Bible scriptures to us
It is-
about we're fearfully and wonderfully made. We
Exactly.
didn't learn those things.
And the other thing they didn't give us either. When you read in Revelations and you read about Jesus, and I watch a lot of African videos, because I follow a lot of young vloggers
Right.
that are after the truth, and they show pictures of Mary and show pictures of Jesus. Over there, they made him just the way he's supposed to be, he's melanated, and he's got nappy curly hair.
That's right.
The Bible said hair like lamb's wool, feet like polished brass.
All right.
But they also give an explanation why they want to change it and make him have blonde hair and blue eyes, and all that stuff, because they didn't want to be celebrating melanated God, you know what I'm trying to say. But once you know the truth, and the Bible said,
That's what.
know the truth, and the truth
Know the truth.
will set you free. It doesn't matter what color he is. We know that he lives inside of us. You know what I mean? The Holy
Right.
Spirit. So the Spirit is like the wind. We don't have to worry about that. But it makes a difference when we are being taught scripture as children. We're growing up in the Word. You be looking for yourself in the Bible.
Yeah.
You're going,
But
well, where
during
am I?
that time when we were growing up, we were taught scriptures, but we were being preached to.
That's true.
We weren't being. It's a difference.
You weren't studying and reading
And not
and
studying
getting
and reading. Right.
Yep.
The only time, like, when we went in Sunday school, that with the lesson, and they say, okay, you got to learn this Bible verse. But they didn't talk about that Bible verse. They just told us to learn it, okay?
Now, in Sunday school, we actually could break it down. Where I was raised in the Methodist AME, so African Methodist Episcopal.
I was Baptist.
And they were very into Black history a bit because of Mother Bethel in Pennsylvania. And Richard Allen, the founder of the AME Church. Yeah. Yeah, so they was kind of big into it. They didn't have it all. Right. They can only get what they could get. You know what I'm saying? But they were big on giving us that. So, yeah. I was supposed to, even though I'm not Methodist anymore, I was supposed to go to see Mother Bethel in Pennsylvania one day. I went to see that.
Right. I mean, we could still do that. Yeah.
Richard Allen, he was one of the founding fathers of the AME Church. Yeah. They talk about him. He's down at the museum. They have his recording and all down at the museum in Rochester. Yeah. How he would be praying, then they would come in and drag him up off of his knees because they wanted to pull him out of the church. They didn't want him. Back in the day, they started out integrated right after slavery, and they even had some of it left in part. They would have like the blacks would be downstairs and the whites would be the whites downstairs and the blacks upstairs. Because our movies in Pittsburgh used to be like that. We used to go to the movies. We had to go upstairs, and they would be downstairs. It was like we could go in the same building,
right?
But we couldn't be together.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. That was the way it was. They're going like, what? Yeah. Back in the day. I think they changed it because some of the kids started throwing popcorn down on the beach.
Kids will be kids, right?
Yes.
Kids will be kids, right?
Yes. So I think they started dropping popcorn down. They thought maybe we need to make some changes here. I'm kidding. Yep. Guys, we made one full trip, and we're on our second one. These girls are walking. You talking about the shoes?
Oh, the great boots.
Oh, yeah.
They look nice. Yeah. I don't like anything cloggy and heavy.
No, I don't like heavy.
I don't like heavy.
I waterproof, man. Girl, let me tell you this. This is for Irma and all you guys down home listening to me, Sandy. When I first moved here in New York, back in 81, it was October. First snow was getting ready to come. Around Halloween. My husband Ben, he said, okay, we gotta go and get you some shoes, get you some boots. And I'm looking at all the boots people wearing. And my girlfriend and I, we used to laugh at, look at them boots, child, look at them people. We used to laugh because down home we didn't have to wear that.
Right.
And so we went into the store, and he's showing me these boots. I said, oh my goodness, I don't want that. He said, okay. And I said, well, how about those? He said, well, those are suede. Then he said, what they're going to do is hold water, because you can't waterproof them real good. And I go, yeah, but I don't like those. I want those. So he was like you. He didn't argue with me. He said, okay. Sharon, you tell me to go and get them.
And you,
Sharon,
uh-huh,
remember I had told you this morning that my feet got wet?
uh-huh.
Girl, my toes.
And you're
Sharon,
gonna get wet and cold.
I was in the truck with him. The heater was not doing enough. I said, you got to do something. Girl, my feet, I never felt the pain like that before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It goes all the way to the bone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, ever since then, I know how to get my leather boots, and I know how to waterproof them, and I know how to be just dry and fine.
Mm-hmm.
It only took
You had to
once.
learn from a lesson.
It only took
It
once.
was a lesson for you.
It was a lesson.
Right.
You don't want cold feet, and you don't want cold
I
fingers.
know I don't like cold feet.
Mm-mm. So when my mom came, I knew how to dress her.
Right. And she was visiting, right?
Yeah. But she, she moved. She stayed.
here.
Yeah. She moved quick. She visited once, saw the house, liked the place, and then next thing I know, and then we went and brought her things back, and she was here.
Okay.
That was it. Yep. And she adapted very well. She was, Mom was born in 1910, and I was 87, I think, when we brought her up. So she was like about 77.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I wasn't sure how she would adjust that. She was that strong material.
Okay.
Yeah. She adjusted. Sure did. Got her a good leather coat with a hoodie on it. Yep. All I gotta say is God is good.
He is.
Sharon, tell me about your parents. Where are they? Are they gone? Or?
Yes, both of my parents.
Both parents are gone?
Yep. My mom was originally from Selma, Alabama.
Okay.
My father originally from Florida, which I don't know much about his history because my mom and
Look at the
dad.
birds coming in. Look at the
Yeah,
birds.
so yeah.
So, you don't know what part of Florida? Okay.
I don't know much about my father's family.
Uh-huh.
And then the person who knew quite a bit about it, which was the eldest, and she now has passed.
Okay.
So, and she was giving me the information and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. So when did you move to Rochester?
In '84.
In 84?
Yep.
Okay, I moved here in 81.
Okay.
All right. So what made you come?
My husband's job.
Oh, okay.
I would have never came to Rochester. Okay.
I didn't even know anything about Rochester
that's
until I
what
met
I'm
my
saying.
husband.
Right. Well, yeah. His place that he worked at.
Uh-huh.
And they only had an opening here in Rochester.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was actually Rockport.
Okay.
So that's where, yeah. And in Florida.
Uh-huh.
So choice was either to do, and I'm saying, well, I'm only 5 hours away from my family in New
Uh-huh.
Jersey.
Uh-huh.
So I said, pick Rochester.
Yeah.
Because then we didn't have to travel as far to see our family,
Uh-huh. Well, we originally didn't plan on coming to stay. It was my husband's home, and there was some issues going on with his family, and so we said, well, let's give it like 5 years. At least, I don't want to be greedy. Say you got to stay in my home all the time. I'll go to your home.
Right.
And we hung out there. But he came and got a job back at Kodak, and took a while, and we started adjusting, and you know how that goes. Get job, you're working, then you get a place to stay, you know what I mean, and on and on and on. So before you know it, we looked around here, and we're still here.
Right?
I didn't like it at first. I didn't like it at all.
Me either.
The place was
My
cold.
sister, I cried many days.
Yeah, it
I
was terrible.
wanna go home.
I don't like this place. I don't like it. I'm sorry I ever say come here.
And I found people weren't very friendly.
They weren't
here.
friendly. They weren't
No.
friendly. Cold. The place was
No.
cold. The people were cold.
Yep.
Everything was cold.
It was so different.
Yep.
I come from a
You can say hello to people.
Yep.
They
When
look
I
at
used
you.
to go in and say, good morning, I'm smiling and saying
They
good
looking at you
morning,
like, where you
and
come
they look
from?
like, this is what they used to do.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
They would. They
did.
would give you that look.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'm like, get me out of this place.
And my
Yeah.
what'd you say, Daddy? What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said, and they also look at you strange if you say yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, they were. Oh, I had one lady who cuss. She didn't cuss me, but Sharon, she snapped me so bad. One of my patients. I said, "Can I? Don't you, ma'am, me? Who do you think? How you?" I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
And then my brother-in-law, one of my family members told me. He said, "You can't be saying hello, how you doing?" These people. He said they think you want something. I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah," because they were thinking you be like a beggar on the street. And they think you coming up saying hello and how you doing. They think you want something. I said, "Oh my goodness, that's terrible." The churches were cold. I would go to a church, and I was looking for a place to worship. And as long as people kind of go in and they would have a seat, you know what I mean, or do whatever they're going to do in the worship. And then once they're done, everybody take off and go their own way.
Yeah.
You know, so I told my husband, I said, "Man, this is an awful place." I told myself, "I believe it's God forsaken." So no, we pray it's not God forsaken. I said it's a God forsaken place. Where in the world does this place come from? But as I started working, you know what I mean, and meeting people through my job, and then finding a church,
Oh, yeah.
getting involved in the church stuff, you
See, I
know.
wasn't working because because I had just had my daughter. So I really wasn't, back into working
yeah.
yet. So I met people through my husband's job when they had something that we would go, you know what I'm saying? And I met a real good friend, Grace,
Yeah.
and she do church out there in the country. That's where she said, "Come on and go to church with me." So I wound up going there until we moved out, into the city.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was always involved into the music ministry, so I was into worship, get on the worship team.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I played guitar, so still play, but I mean at the church. So I was at a church in Victor. I went out there. I drove from Rochester to Victor because I enjoyed the worship.
Right.
And now I'm gonna get a picture of the tree.
Oh, get the side of it.
Yep. I'm gonna walk around here. They're working on the tree, guys. Putting the Christmas up in the mall here, so you guys can see. Yep, there it is. There it is. Yep. They're putting it up. You can see all the equipment and everything there. Yep. All right, guys. We gotta keep moving. Very good. Let me catch the girls now. They're trying to sneak away from me up there. I'm gonna catch them. Guys, this is the Akoma Walkers. Akoma.org. Go over there and support us. Women's Gospel Choir. We've been singing together for 26 years. And we are a scholarship choir. We raise funds. And we help send young ladies to college. Yeah. Yes, we do. And we represent over 35 different churches. Yep. And of course, I'm a YouTube blogger, and you can follow all of our trips if you go to youtube.com/Esther, that's spelled ESTHER, hit the smash button. Give us a thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button. Like and share. Yeah. So, why are we walking? Well, the choir has a few groups. We chose to walk. Hey, Annette. Hey, girl, glad you could come in and say hello. So the choir has a few groups, so we chose to walk. I like walking, and so everybody that likes to walk and can join us for 2 hours on Wednesday morning. We walk different locations, getting in our 10,000 steps a day for our health. I think there was a travel group. I'm not sure if they're still functioning. The group of ladies that got together that would travel to sites. And then there's a group with the book club. And they choose a certain book and review it as a group. So during the COVID season, while we were not able to congregate and rehearse, except for things that we would do on Zoom, we wanted to keep our communication going with each other because we are a sisterhood, and we are a choir, but we are a sisterhood. We're family, and we've been together 26 years. So we feel what each other feel, and we pray together, and we represent over 35 different churches,
but we haven't been singing anything.
And God has been really good to us. Yeah. So we'll see what 22 brings.
Yeah, we'll see what 22
as we're ending 21, and see if we can get ourselves back together.
Yeah, she did, but she's still been working with
Yeah, they're working on that. There will be somebody in the future.
In the future, but right now she's still.
Our current director is keeping us intact right now. And
that's right.
When they get a replacement, we'll go from there. Yep. And I'm glad that she decided to stay in contact with us. I'm glad that Zoom allowed us to be able
that we've learned something
to keep
how
going.
God, good things came out of this.
Keep going over our songs.
Like
You better say it. Yes.
Yeah. Not only that,
a lot came out of this COVID.
Good things. Like I was telling one young man, I said, listen, the opportunities now that are out there because of the job industry needing people.
Yes.
I said, they're training you free. They're training you free. Open yourself up to see
to new opportunities.
So for you to, to prosper in, because there's a lot of things happening for young people to do. They're even paying off some of these kids' college tuition.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, honey, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it, okay? Because it is, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I was married, had children, still paying off a student loan, okay? So I said, if you can get those opportunities to help you, go for it. Because they're out there. Research and see what is out there. I'm seeing things. I'm passing on different information that I hear about. because our folks need to get up and do something.
They need to. It's just time. It's
Yeah,
time.
it's
There's
time.
no more excuse. No time for excuses.
Right, because you know how long it's been since they opened up trade schools and stuff like that for people to get a trade. Come on. Ooh.
And you know the thing of it is, folks need to realize college is not for everybody.
And it's not. That's
There's
right.
nothing wrong with
Listen,
that.
I am an educator, and I am the first to say college is not for everyone.
Get yourself a trade. Get yourself a job. Learn. Do you know what? Everybody know that know computers. Oh my gosh. Do you know that?
Okay.
I got it live.
Okay.
I didn't hear what Betty said. What did she say?
She said when she finished college, she went into the secretarial trade because they didn't need English teachers.
Okay. Okay, but even though she had that degree.
Right.
Right.
And I ended up teaching, I ended up teaching secretarial.
Okay.
Okay, see that?
Science,
So did you
typing,
still use it?
Right. And
Okay.
then I taught business English.
Okay, well, that's all
Rockport.
right. All right.
Yeah, Rockport EOC.
Okay, the ELC program.
That's how it started until city students.
What was that?
Okay.
Get it. It's leaking. It's leaking. Come on to the plant. There's a trash right there.
No, that's a hurry. That's a hurry. Unless it pops. It needs to crack. Yep, it's cracked. It's broken. You're gonna have to be out of it.
Good. How are you? Yep, guys, she dropped her water bottle and we're trying to get her to save it. Yeah, she's gonna have to put that in the trash. Can't leave that there. Take it over to the trash. Take it to the trash bin. It was glass. Wow.
Yep. See, now you can still use this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my ribbon. I had a ribbon.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it fell off of a belt loop. Okay, guys, we good now. Yeah. I didn't know it was glass. They still make glass bottles?
Yes, they do.
In those? Okay. Yep.
Yep. They do.
Skills. Yes.
Truck drivers now, they're training tractor trailers.
Yep. They're changing the requirement. They're lowering the requirements for different things now
Yeah.
for them to be able to, take part in it.
Exactly.
Yes. Ooh.
It's no excuse. Go for it. And you,
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, every place you go, there's
Yes.
everybody.
jobs. Everywhere. If you don't get one, you don't want. You know
That's
what,
right.
though? Also, sis, the attitude. You remember, I know for myself, and I know for my husband, my generation, the attitude is, you might not get what you want in the start, but you start somewhere.
Right.
You know? So, you're waiting on this job, but in the meantime, you got this
You're
job.
working, yeah.
And you working and get some
Working
money
for
and
something
saving.
else.
Yes. You know? And then after a while, people see, oh, I thought you was working at, pretzel maker. Oh, yeah, I had to do that because I was waiting on the job that I went to school for to open up. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. You just don't
Take
sit
what you
down
can. You
and
don't sit and do nothing.
nothing. If I can't get what I want, I won't take nothing. No. I don't like that attitude at all. I don't. It's not a survivor's attitude.
Right.
Yeah.
School. Right.
Yeah, they used to
Well,
have trade
Edison
school.
is opening back up. They're trying to do that now.
They're going to open it back up?
Yeah, well, getting a trade
Yeah.
school started. Yeah.
Because it
they
used to be,
realize
was
they
it Edison?
realize it now. Yeah, that's what
Edison
you just
Tech?
said.
Yeah.
The other day, they were saying they need commercial pilots.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if our kids, our minority kids,
Ooh.
could take up
Yes.
piloting?
They need it so bad.
They need that. Yes. There's going to be a great shortage. There's already a shortage of pilots.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it would even behoove me, sis, if we had, I would like to see, you know what those bus drivers that they need right now? Those
Yeah.
bus drivers, if we could have a bombardment of black,
Well, what they've done is, I know the city school district has now increased the salary for
Yeah,
bus drivers.
yeah, I heard that,
If
yes.
they stay till 2026
Yes.
to try to get permanency for bus drivers.
yes. But
But,
here's my thought. With us having so much difficulty with our youth, and mainly our youth of color,
Right.
if we could have a bombardment of black bus drivers, fathers, you know what I mean, driving those buses.
No. You do need that. But what's really needed is bus monitors.
Okay, same thing,
Bus
same thing,
monitors.
same
And
thing.
the reason, because see, when you're driving, you don't have the opportunity
To
to stop
monitor, yeah.
and monitor everything
Yeah.
those children are doing and
Yes.
young people are doing.
Yes.
So that's why they should be putting bus monitors, because those are the ones who have to monitor our students and children.
Their behavior.
And those should be the ones to do it, because the bus driver's job is to get our children there safely
to and from safe.
to
Yeah.
and from.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if they get up and start fighting, what the bus driver
bus
do?
driver
The
can't.
bus driver got to worry about what's in
On
front
the
of
road.
them, the left of them, and right of them. They can't. That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes.
Until they do that,
I agree.
they're not going to keep bus drivers.
I agree.
Because the bus drivers are under so much stress.
So let's word it this way.
Yes, let's word it correctly.
Let's get black fathers. I'm saying fathers. Mothers are good, but right now they do a program about fathers.
Right,
Yeah, we can get black fathers, black men monitoring the bus.
right.
Why am I saying that? I don't know if you saw this program. I don't remember what city. Chicago, maybe? I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
no, yeah.
It was those fathers.
Where the fathers are in the schools
Mhm.
monitoring the halls
Yes.
and those things to keep them.
Yes.
When they're changing classes and
Yes.
those things like that, to keep peace.
And they say they've seen a great change already.
Yep, they said they have. And that's good to hear.
Is that local?
Huh?
Local?
No, it's not local. It's
I don't know if it was Chicago or
I'm
not.
trying to remember which state it was in, but it's I don't know what, I can't remember the state.
But you can Google it. It's on the
But it
news.
is, yeah,
It's making big
It is.
headways. Yeah.
yeah, because they're trying to get that started here. I heard, yeah, and they need it. Let me
See,
tell you, they need it.
see, mothers.
Well, Franklin is out of control because they put a lot of emphasis on Franklin.
Okay.
If you want to be honest about it,
Okay.
Betty, all of the schools, all of the middle and high schools are out of control.
All of
but
them.
it was because Franklin, the teacher was trying to stop the fight and got hurt.
Okay.
So that's why they put the emphasis on, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For that, and then
And the emphasis was put on it by the teacher, not the school.
right by the teacher, because
Right.
the school did not report it.
Okay.
And having a grandchild in middle school
Okay.
that comes home and tell me all of the things that
Okay.
are happening in high school, then she goes to 58.
Okay. Yep. You know what 50
Yes.
is. Yep.
And it has been so many fights. She said, Grandma, there's so many fights. And I said,
Hey guys, keep
I
talking.
said to her,
This is your girl, no longer bound. Yeah,
you
we are just about to do
by yourself.
a completion of that second lap. We are conversating. I hope you're enjoying our conversations. Comment, send us thumbs up. Just, support your girls out here. Yes, support your Akoma choir, okay? akoma.org. And support your girl, your YouTube blog out here. youtube.com/Castro, ESTHRPINKCON. Yes, we're enjoying ourselves.
So, like I said,
getting our health in. 10,000 steps. Yes.
All of them. Yeah.
Yes, that's great, guys. I'm telling you.
But you got to do something. Something has to be done. I do think that for the safety right now of the school, the safety of the of our children and the adults, that you will have to, you're gonna have to move those who are causing the problem.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I mean that's just the bottom line.
Yep.
Now, I don't think you should just remove them and send them home.
Okay.
Because that's not the answer either.
Because they're going to come back doing the same thing.
Because you have to try to rehabilitate those old behaviors. So that means that you do have to do something. You got to put some money. You got to put some money in your mouth. You're going to have to give them the help that they need. Social and emotional is definitely
guys
on top.
I want to say something here before we get to the ending of our video, and I just thought about it and I want to say it now. I want to put the spotlight just for a quick minute on Sharon first. Sharon, you're an educator, and our audience is listening to you and those important words that you're saying about the kids in the system. Just give me just a little bit. How long have you been in education?
35.
So you're Sharon Chandler?
I am Sharon Chandler, and I have been an educator for 35 years, and I am still educating. I'm not doing it for money now. I'm doing it from my heart now. We're trying to help young people that I know and those in my church and any others that we can network to get the help.
And you're also involved in something just recently about praying for the...
Oh, okay, yes. I'm also involved in the Children's Agenda, who has every year takes an issue that has pertaining to our children and youth of needs that need to be taken care of. Like last year, we're talking about those children with that have disability, that we wanted Governor Como to add more money for the teachers and for the ones have to go in the homes to help those children. So that's what we were advocating for last year. This year, we're advocating for social emotional help for the Rochester City School District children and some behavioral things that need to be done with social workers. We want social workers of color. We need social workers of color that know how to deal with our children. So those are some of the issues that are on the agenda.
And we're going to keep moving, but I want to say one other thing. Could you say one more time the importance with the buses? I was thinking people of color bus drivers, which is good.
Right.
But you made a huge point, bus monitors. And I'm thinking fathers or male type. But you give me your point of view on that real quick.
Audience, and for anyone who's listening, the most important thing for our schools is to have more male help in every area. But on our buses, our bus drivers can't do it by themselves. They need bus monitors on on each bus to monitor our children, to greet them in the morning and say, you're going to have a great day. Make them feel good about themselves, but also be there to monitor those things that are going to happen with those children who need that extra help, to keep them safe in their seats and not fighting. And so the bus driver can't do it. We need bus monitors. So it would be helpful if we could have black men, but we're going to say any male figure that could be a help, whether it's Hispanic, whether it's African American, whether it's Caucasian. We need all the help that we can in our schools for our children and youth.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Betty, you want to add anything to this?
Yes.
Would you take your mask down just for a quick minute? And just tell me, again, you were saying your history. Now, you're an educator. Could you tell me?
Yes.
So your name is Betty Bowman?
Yes. I'm Betty Bowman, 40 years in education. And actually, I was the first black woman who became Teacher of the Year in 1991.
All right.
Other than, Dr. Ray was voted. And what Sharon is saying is exactly right. And my question is, we need to get that message to that superintendent.
Yes.
What you said.
Yes.
Because the emphasis is just on the bus driver, but we do need the monitors. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I'd like to emphasize trades. We need trades for these children, and the job market is opening up for trades. Tractor-trailer driving, plumbers,
Auto mechanics.
electrician.
Yeah.
Yes. Auto mechanics, which used to be taught at Edison. Edison or some of the other schools need to have trades so to give these children who are not successful in the academics an opportunity to be able to hold a job and get a job. Yes.
And you mentioned something about piloting?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. And there's a huge shortage of pilots, and in the next few years it's going to be commercial pilots. And the school that's opening up has already opened, I can't recall where, but has opened up to teaching teenagers piloting at the age of 18.
Yep.
And it said that commercial pilots are now at the age that they're retiring. So there's going to be, there's a great opening for that. And it would be wonderful to have our black boys and girls go into being pilots.
Thank you so much, Ms. Betty Bowman, educator, and Sharon Chandler, educator. And now this is your girl. Let's get back and finish our walk. Okay. And guys, we have, I'm a big, what's the word I want to use? Believer in, we have so much in our heads, and you don't want to die. You don't want to go to the grave with all of that information. Our youth need that information. Whatever you know, you need to be able to share it with someone else. Don't die with that, okay? Yeah, make that information known. Whatever the trade is, our young people need that today. Okay, so we want you to just, be a part of whatever you can give. Whatever you can give. Come on, ladies, we gotta pick it up. Whatever you can give, whatever you can donate. You know what your trade is. You know what your education skill is. Maybe you're a cook. Whatever. Grandmothers. You know how to cook. You know how to sew. whatever you know how to do. And let's bridge the gap between our youth, between the seniors and the youth, and the grandmothers and the youth, that wisdom that they have. Let's bridge the gap, okay? Guys, we all are going to die. And we all are going to leave here. We need to be able to. We need to be able to pick something up. Okay. So,
well, I'll give you the information for the children's agenda. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we were meeting at churches, different places. But now
so guys, we hope you enjoyed conversation today, our walk, interview. If you like what we're doing, let me know. And maybe we can do more interviews of I don't want to say, I guess you can say retired teachers or retired professionals, but they don't all have to be retired. They can offer something to the community.
One thing that I know,
yes,
to try to discourage negative behavior, you have to start with something positive.
Yes,
so
you do.
I always took positive quotes and would put it on my board or do those kind of things and greet them, with this. And say, I want you to think about these words because this is what you are. Yeah. So when we get these people, we need to train them of what they need to do. And actually, I saw something that was so touching, and this was a teacher in, I think it was Georgia. She got a mirror.
Yeah, I saw that.
She got a mirror, and she told the children that they have to speak one positive thing in this mirror that they have to say. They could say about something positive that they're going to do or something positive about themselves. And it was so touching because this way you get to know your students, okay, and what's happening to them and what they're doing too.
Guys, you got some people coming.
Because there was one child that took the mirror, and she says, I am so happy today because I am getting new parents. I'm going to die. I just was crying because, when you understand, you don't even know this until the kids start talking. And then the kids say this, and it was so touching. And I'm saying these are some of the ideas and things that we need those people who are working with our children to be talking about positive things. Get quotes and things around them that lift them up. Don't always dwell on the negative. Get the positive things out of them. Let them know that they are kings. Let them know that they are queens. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We just need to change our way of thinking that, it's so bad. And it's so horrible. No, we can change that. We can change that. And it's going to take people who know that this is how it's got to be done. Look, when I used to correct kids, I never yelled at them. I just would say, I'm saying, are you doing the right thing? Are you making the right choices? Young people, especially those middle schools. Right. Yeah. And building relationships.
Put it on your desk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But I tell you, there's some things out there that could help, and we need to be trained. So many people need to be trained in it. That's what I say. Because they need to know how to deal with our children.
Tap into the retirees.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
That needs to be brought in.
Now, you know, right into what you guys are talking about, guys, what you guys are talking about, was the way that our Southern teachers taught us years ago. They would set the bar. They set the bar, and they never lowered it.
That's right.
They expected for us to reach it,
That's right.
not to lower it so we could reach it.
Well,
So-
expectations. is
So they
important.
expected the best of us, and they would come to you, like you say, misbehaving. And I'm telling you, their words were so, what's the word? Effective, because
Yeah.
they would say, you know, Sharon, I never expected that of you.
Right.
I never
Or
thought.
even I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
You know, and
I'm
I
disappointed.
expected,
I didn't think you would do that. You
Right.
really, you know what I mean?
I know
And girl,
that you said blank, blank,
my
blank,
mom could say that to me, and I would cry. It would hurt my heart because I felt that I had disappointed her.
blank. Right.
You didn't want to do that. She,
Right.
you know, we were
And you
past.
know, we have to be honest. They are going to make mistakes.
Of course.
Things wrong. But we can't hold it against them.
But they set.
Yeah. Oh, you learn forgiveness quickly. Yes.
They set a bar. They
Yep.
set a bar.
Yep.
And I really, guys, we made it back. I think that's one of the greatest things that you can do for yourself, even for myself. I have to set goals. I still set goals. It's like I was telling you about the year. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's certain short-range goals that I have within this year between November 21
Right.
and November 22. The long-range goal at this moment is November 22.
Right.
But there's a
There's
series
short
of short-range
That's right.
goals.
And I've always said,
in
you
there.
don't worry about just the long-term goals. You have to have some other goals.
Some
in
steps
between,
in
steps
there
in
to
between
help you
that
get
wanna
there.
reach them.
And then you check off, you know, you
Yeah.
accomplish this, you accomplish that, and you keep moving. Guys, this has been a very effective day
Well, how much
today.
did we walk today?
It's been awesome.
Yes,
I mean,
it has.
we got 8,582 steps.
Okay. That's good.
8,582 steps.
That's
a
a
great
good
job.
thing. That's a
And the
good
day
thing.
is not over, so you're going to make your 10 with no
Watch
problem.
this. Yep.
You're going to make your 10 with no problem. All right?
Watch
Guys,
this. Yeah.
thank you so
Okay.
much, ladies. It was a blessing today.
All right.
It was a blessing. We got quite a few people on here today. We got a lot of comments and folks
Well,
that
read
came
them and
in.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, Roy Davis. Thank you, Roy Davis, for coming. Thank you, Irma, my girlfriend in Florida, for coming. Thank you, Sandy Crow, my niece, for
Okay.
coming. What else we got here? Thank you, Daphne, from my church, right here in the city. Daphne Hawkins, thank you for coming. What else we got on here? Whoa. Annette, one of the workers at Unity. Girl, she's a Georgia native. Thank you for tuning in, Annette. My niece said lessons learned. And, they said that's the key. Don't stop. That's the key, not stopping as we walk. And amen, ladies. And glory to God, the truth. We got a 100 there. And I enjoyed the walk and the conversations. I have to get back to work now. Love and hugs. You know, God is so good, isn't it?
Yes.
So listen, guys, we will see you next time. This is your girl, Akoma. with the Akoma Walkers. This is your girl, no longer bound. YouTube.com/Esther, ESTHERPINKSTON. We will see you next time.